Today we're going to be repacking my bearings. We're leaving Friday for a two-week trip to Colorado. I just want to make sure our bearings are good. Haven't done it. I just put a little grease in it not too long ago, but I'm going to be using a high temperature grease, red grease from Valvoline. So basically I got one of these per tire just in case I need it. As you can see, I've already got my fitting hooked up. I've got the camper jacked up just enough to where I can rotate the tire. And I'm going to be rotating that as we go, as I put grease in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be forcing the new grease in through the Zerk fitting. As the old grease comes out, I'll just clean it out until I see new grease coming back out, okay? I like to use this little clip puller. It allows me to just get behind and just pull this cap off nice and easy, real simple. Then inside, there's a rubber fitting. And I'm just gonna get under that rubber fitting. I'm gonna pop that rubber fitting off. And that's where my Zerk fitting will be, right behind there. Okay, so as you can see, there's a really dark grease and then the more reddish, lighter red. This is the old grease that will come out of your wheel hub. And then when you start seeing the lighter red coming out, that means you've got all the old pushed out. So this is what we got coming out right now. So that means that this wheel is done. You see how dark this is comparatively. So with this wheel done, all we got to do is clean up and then move to the next wheel. But each wheel would be the same, so you just rinse and repeat. Now what I will do is I'm going to clean all this out before I put my cap and my rubber back on. So this will be all nice and clean by the time I get done. So, okay, so if you think this job might be too daunting for you, you're a little intimidated, I know I was. We've found that it takes about between $200 and $400 on average for a dealer to do this for you. As you saw in a couple hours, it was actually easier than I thought. So we actually have $20 involved. It was one tube of grease per tire, per wheel, and about $5 per tube. So we literally have an hour and a half of our time and $20. So it's a big difference for those of you that will do the DIY project yourself. So I think it's a good deal to do it yourself. Okay, so that wraps up our repacking our bearings. Just note that even with us recording, it took roughly about an hour and a half. My wife was actually working the grease gun, and by the way, we used a DeWalt 20-volt max power grease gun. It worked fantastic. It really pushed the grease in and out pretty easy. But just one thing to note, if you do not have the easy grease Zerk fittings on your tires, on your wheels, you're going to need to remove your wheel, remove your hub, and just pack that bearing by hand. It's a much more tedious job But I will tell you, this was my first time doing this, and it was very easy. It was not difficult at all, especially with the use of this. So hope this was useful. If you find it useful, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Happy clamping.